Hi. I'm going to put this on YouTube. Plain out its day. Robinhood, you have fucked up your authorization system. It's the same thing since 21. I literally looked on the Reddit threads and everything else. When you upload a photo ID of your driver's license or whatever, it keeps telling you to re-verify it. That's bullshit. I've been trying to get DJT stock for Trump's media company since it blew up for $1 to start investing. My mom wanted to invest it, but when she tried it, it's bullshit. I kept trying. I mean, it would make us fucking be able to get out of the shithole of apartment if I was able to invest this. Past the time now. Fuck you, Robinhood. I mean, I've been sending my, I've been literally sending my fucking ID here, my fucking ID, my driver's license that I got in 20 fucking what 21. I got in 21. To your fucking servers, and it keeps telling me please re-identify. I even sent my fucking social security. Your app is bogus and bullshit. And I also just researched it because I'm getting fed up. You paid $70 million in damages to people on your app because of issues of harm. Oh fuck no. I was gonna trade on your app, and then when I learned that after looking it up now, yeah, that's a problem. I hope you could delete your app gets fucking thrown off the Google Play Store. It's a scam, people. I bet they're only just letting you register certain times, so they keep telling you to re-identify because it doesn't go right. Okay, first of all, when you go to put your ID on your thing, it's sideways instead of straight up. Because now driver's licenses no longer go sideways. First of all, that's a problem. And when I try to scan it, somehow the computer thinks it's misaligned or it's a screenshot. That's a problem with the algorithm. Driver's license in Delaware, where I am, is vertical, up and down, but the screen says to capture it sideways. So I turn it sideways. I have to fiddle with the screen to capture it with the icon of the face and the lines. It's a hard time lining it up with my camera. It's stupid. I mean, the app is not intuitive. And people have got harmed on the app. I'm surprised it's still up by now on the Google Play Store. And that was in 21. People got harmed, and Forbes called it a disaster, and I'm surprised they're still fucking alive. Yeah, and no wonder why I have an advertising for their app because you know why? The $70 million fucking harm case for investors. Yeah, that got them. They're in trouble, and I bet my application's not going through because they're picking people that have more higher, uh, qualifications. I just started investing, and I wanted to invest on their app. Turns out I'm not because it's bogus, it's bullshit, and I'm not trying it. When I my eyes literally went like this. It's $70 million in harm to investors and users of the app, paying out $70 million in damages for harm of ID and all that shit problems. And I went, no, no. And I was in 21. And the way your app is acting now, not letting me register, I can see why it's so fucking sketchy. I can see why, even in 21, one of the users on Reddit said that he was trying to send the photo ID. It's atrocious. Because it won't recognize it as an ID, it will recognize it as a screenshot and not allow you to continue going on. Unless your phone camera is some fucking iPhone or some advanced 4K camera where you actually can detect it. I have an Android, by the way. And I literally, I'm gonna block my ID out here. You see that? You see how my camera is seeing my ID? But just imagine that on the camera. See how this is? If I zoom it in, it goes this. Then I zoom it out. It gets. My camera is a Moto Stylo 5G. I'm sorry, Moto. You have good features on here, but I mean, that is my driver's license. How it looks like in the camera. If you look at the top of it, and when it's in the light, yeah, it's shiny. It's one of the newer driver licenses from 21. Around the time this app was having issues. And it also tells me to scan my barcode, which I gave you my social security. You can look up my government ID on the social security network. So you need my driver's license, Um, I also learned that's a problem because why do you need your driver's license? You have the social system. You can look up my profile and what I've done on Social Security. It's registered under my mother and father's birth to Social Security and all that shit. Sorry, I might not know what. I really don't know what Social Security is linked to. I'm new to this. I'm 23. But anyway, this is this is way out of line, Robinhood. And I know I'm blowing it up again. And I know I'm going to cause you problems. I'm not trying to slander you, first of all, but get your app together. Your mobile app version is sucking, and your Opera browser or your Chrome extension is more paid attention to than your fucking mobile version. When most people can do it on the mobile, not the browser. They're not on a fucking computer doing the trading. What are you doing? Trying to get people to do it on the fucking computer because you don't want to pay attention? By the way, I called your mobile number. Mobile number. It hangs up after it tells you, "Hey, I'm going to redirect you to the Chrome, the browser, or the app." And by the way, when I try to, I have to literally have my ID fulfilled so I can contact your customer service and complain or do anything on the app. I have to have my photo ID done. Photo ID done. Sorry, my mouth doesn't work properly, if you noticed, when I talk fast. When I try to put my photo ID. I can't do anything without my photo ID on their app. It's a nice precaution, but it's a pain in the ass having to do it again and again and again to try to get into the app when your Chrome thingy does it better. When am I supposed to email it? You don't have that thing on the mobile app. You mean it would be good if people could do it on the mobile? I mean, today is faster than fucking computer. Sorry. It's faster to do it on a phone than a computer. Because you're not going to sit at a computer and just do stocking. Sorry, trade stocks on a fucking computer. I mean, most people nowadays are fast-paced. You're focusing on the Chrome extension versus your app. When your app is possibly more revenue and more use than... Okay, that's a critical decision number one. You had firewall issues and you had $70 million in losses. I'm surprised you are still alive, and it's baffling. I mean, I could look at your stock right now. Oh, wait, they might be a private company now that they're at $70 million in debt. I don't know their worth, though. Depends. But, bullshit. Even today in 2024, I cannot fucking put my ID in. My fucking driver's license does not register with your fucking computer. It thinks it's a screenshot, because it says you can't use screenshots, but it thinks it's a screenshot when I just took the fucking photo. I have to press my 3 fingers on the screen. I have to put my 3 fingers like this on my screen and press it to put a screenshot. It has a different format encoding than a picture does when it's sent to the computer and uploaded. What the fuck? It's a JPEG, it's a different type of JPEG. Can the computer not recognize that? I mean, that's how stupid they are. Their mobile app client is downloaded the most, but their browser is being used. I don't know who was at the helm of Robinhood, the app or the mobile browser, but they're very dysfunctional. It's stupid. I mean, I'm surprised their app is still in the App Store. I'm surprised they're still in business. It's 24, Robinhood. It's 24. It's 2024. And I still cannot, like this person on Reddit, take a photo of my ID perfectly, like I did, clearly, that too, and send it to you. I've been sending it over a month and a half. Well, Trump's stock for his media company has gone up through the roof for this whole time. You could take $1 and invest in it on Robinhood, but I can't send my ID, and now that trend's passed, and it's not as worth as much anymore. I could have been fucking $50,000 plus in fucking money now. I'm dirt ass poor along with my mother and my father. My mom has medical problems. I could have her do surgeries and stuff to fix her issues. I could get a fucking car and an apartment and move out of my mom's house instead of having to sit in a dead-end fucking town. Because, again, your app does not just cause problems for me, it causes problems for everybody else who uses it. who wants to do things. And Trump's stock blew up. And when I found, and people know that he's now public. Wait, your app actually gets to. By the way, your app actually shows it up. You can open the app and search it before you actually log in as a profile and create your profile with you guys. But I can't do it unless I put my photo ID in. I could have been a very good rich person by now, investing $1 as a first investment into that fucking stock. I could have been fucking rich by now, Robinhood. Thanks a lot for ruining my possible future, with my mother and father being peaceful in retirement without being dirt-ass poor, having to worry about money or car expenses, which is, by the way, our car is a 99 Plymouth Voyager van. It breaks down. It's 23 years old. We barely can afford rent or food due to inflation. We could have been out of this bullshit if you had your app together. My fucking god. Greedy ass fucking people at Robinhood headquarters. On a side note, that has ruined my faith in your app. No wonder why I don't see your commercials anymore, because you want to fucking put yourself into the ground saying it's the best app to trade on. I haven't heard it since fucking 22. Probably because you're fucking hitting loss after loss. I wouldn't be surprised if your company is no longer public. It's probably private now. $70 million in losses. In a suit against a case of harm for people's identities and stuff. Damn. I wish I would have learned that later before I put my social security in your fucking software. And that's gonna be a pain in the ass if someone steals my social security, because that's the only thing that goes through. Thank God my IDs. I have proof of my ID. It's gonna be a motherfucker if someone steals my social security. By the way, I have no credit, so they can't really use it anyway. I'm a zilch zero. I barely even have a job yet, because it's hard to find a job with fucking, oh, by the way, hate to be political here, Biden's bullshit woke voter policies. Migrants are moving into Delaware. I live in a fucking small town with kids constantly coming from high school getting a job when I was at fucking high school. It's hard for me to get a fucking job. I only have a fucking high school education. This would have been allowed me to go to fucking college with that Robinhood investment, by the way, and actually get out of this town. Not just me you affect with your fucking bullshit ass app. You affect everybody else. And I'm sorry if I sound irrational, people, but it's so infuriating. It's making me sound irrational. Oh. It's so infuriating that they focus on the mobile client on the computer versus their app, which is more downloaded than their mobile client. But probably their mobile client is being used because they had issues with their. Again, they could probably have issues, just speculating, with their app. So they're focusing on the Chrome extension, or the extension of it on the online. When most people aren't in the office, they're at home doing stuff. The mobile version would be easy. Just tap your phone, use your Face ID or your password, and then get in. Instead of having to log into your computer, open the app, let it boot, and by then you're already 30 minutes into this, and your kids could be whining at you, or anything else, or someone could call you and interrupt you. I mean, by then, by then in stock terms, you could have lost money. I mean, it's stupid. They want to be a mobile bank and stock investing thing. Yeah, that doesn't work. When your app is the thing that's downloaded, easiest to access, because you can literally push the side of your phone or use your Face ID to log in without having to put a password in. When you have a computer, password, open system, or like find the function on your fucking folders on your computer. Never several minutes there wasted. And then launch the fucking Robinhood app. Then punch your PIN in, because you don't have Face ID on a computer. Unless you're a MacBook, and that's different. And then, you're in. You can, by then you could be like $50,000 in debt if you're a good stock trader. Yeah, your mobile client is sucky. It's a lot of hassle to get into it when the computer mobile client is trash. I mean, I bet there's probably problems too for that one. I'm surprised if their mobile app client is this bad. Or I can't recognize a fucking photo ID from a screenshot photo ID picture. I mean, it's so simple. Take a fucking picture. and then send it to you. But can't recognize it? It thinks it's a screenshot? That's a really serious problem with your algorithms on your computers. Anyway, bye now. Bye now. Oh, hold on.